You don't need anything because you have everything. There's nothing negative. You're just assigning a meaning of negativity, but it's working out for you always. What's up, y'all? If you've been here before, welcome back. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Tierica, and I like to post videos about the law of assumption, manifestation, and mindset shifting, sharing my own personal beliefs and experiences with the intention that you can take something from what I talk about and apply it to your life to create the reality of your dreams. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into today's video. So one of you asked the question, and I'm actually going to read the question so I don't butcher it, but I'm going to read the question to you, and then I'm basically going to answer it. If you saw the title of the video, which I don't know what the title is going to be yet, but if you saw the title, then you know what it's about. So the question was, could you make a video about accepting what is and how to navigate those negative feelings from a place of power when accepting the possibility that will never manifest so that we can stop needing our manifestations? So basically, you want me to explain how you can accept what is in front of you and really just focusing on your power so you don't feel like you're needing your manifestation. Okay, so you want to know how to navigate negative feelings from a place of power and no longer feeling like you need your manifestation. When it comes to navigating your negative feelings, I feel like you have to find a way to do that. So, of course, the video of regulating your nervous system is going to really help. I posted that yesterday. Go check it out if you haven't, but definitely learning how to regulate your nervous system is going to help you when it comes to negative thinking. I've also posted a video, I believe, last week about robotic affirmations because that can also combat negative thinking. When you are self-aware, and you become aware in the moment that you are having overactive thoughts, you are thinking negatively about your situation, it's time for you to take a seat, take a deep breath, and remember who you are. Okay? Because you are not your thoughts. You decide which thoughts you're going to be. Okay? Just like you decide what clothes you're going to put on for the day. You go decide what kind of food you're going to eat. You decide what thoughts are true for you. You decide your truth. You don't allow negative thoughts. You don't allow any other thoughts to dictate how you feel, how you think, and what is true for you. You also want to unassociate yourself with your past, okay? Because we do look at time as linear, and we do believe we have a past, a present, and a future. So a lot of times things that happened in your past, you keep replaying those instances, you keep replaying those events, and you allow them to dictate what is possible for you in this now moment and in your future. So not identifying with your old story or rewriting your old story is going to be a great way to shift your negative thinking. An example with that is like with relationships. If you feel like you've never been in a decent relationship, that is a belief that you have connected with your past, and that is a belief that you believe and you keep thinking it over and over again. So now in this moment and moving forward, you don't believe that it is possible for you, or you keep being faced with negative thoughts of, well, how can you be in a successful relationship when every other relationship has been negative for you? And you have that little voice that's in your mind just coming at you, trying to replay this old story and try to credit why you shouldn't be manifesting this SP, or why the relationship with this SP isn't going to work. But self-awareness is going to be your best friend, because when you become self-aware that you are thinking this way, you can end that cycle that you have been in of allowing a past to dictate your future, to allow a negative thought or an opposing thought to have any type of weight in your mindset, in your reality, in your identity of who you are. You become aware of that, okay? Self-awareness is key. I'm going to stand beside that. Self-awareness is a major key, because once you are aware of that, okay, boosting your confidence is also going to be very important, because you have to be able to sit there and remind yourself, it does not matter what negative thought I have. It doesn't matter what I see right now as a circumstance in front of me. None of this stuff matters, because it only got here through repetition of something I unconsciously chose to persist in. That's the only way the things that are in your physical right now are there. Whatever negative circumstance that you're faced with, whatever negative thoughts that you're having, negative emotions and feelings that you're having, they're only there because you repeated them at one point in time in your life. You repeated them and it became a belief for you and you manifested those experiences. So taking accountability for that, taking accountability for that and really just accepting it. It's just and you may just have to repeat it to yourself like, okay, I know I created that. Cool. And to move from a place of power, it's all from within you. And it's you trusting yourself. It's you believing in yourself. It's you knowing who you are. So shifting into that identity of knowing who you are, being that master manifester, it's gonna be self-concept. Like some people try to run from self-concept. Some people try to say you don't, self-concept isn't important or you don't need it. And not every, like it's different for everybody. But if you feel like you want to come from a place of power, if you want to feel more powerful, then you just want to boost your confidence. And to boost your confidence, you're going to want to focus on your self-concept. So focus on being that creator of your reality. Focus on telling yourself how limitless you are, how anything is possible for you. Because the more you persist in that, you're going to get experiences that show up in your reality to prove that to be true. And the more you get those experiences proving it to be true to you, guess what? Your confidence is boosted and you're now moving from a place of power. You are moving as the powerful creator that you are. Any circumstance that continues to pop up, you're going to give it no energy. You're going to give it no attention, none of your awareness, because you know that your imagination holds all the power. You hold all the power and your decisions hold all the power. Literally, what you decide on is the most powerful thing, but you must keep deciding on it and continue to identify as that person so that it is natural for you. You instantly shift the moment you decide something. So keep deciding on it so that it is natural to you. You come from a place of power, really just from going within. And you have to figure out how that's going to work for you, how that looks for you. Do you repeat affirmations? Do you continue to look at content that reminds you of who you are? What is it that helps you to get into that state of being? Do you write it out? Do you write out these beliefs that you notice that you have and then you rewrite them? What is it that allows you to shift your power, to shift your focus to really being who you truly are? And you just be honest with yourself. And then just to touch on the needing your manifestations, because you did put that in emphasis, I just want to bring you a peace of mind because you're not in need of anything. You don't need anything. You have everything. Everything is available to you right now. Everything exists for you right now. Whatever you desire, desires you. You couldn't desire something if you weren't already a perfect match for it, if you weren't already on the same frequency and vibration and alignment, all of that stuff, all of those words, all of those terms. If you desire something, it's meant for you to experience right here and right now. And reminding yourself of that. There is no reason to need something because need comes from lack, and you lack nothing. You have everything. You are filled with everything. You are complete with everything that you need. You can make anything happen. You can literally make mountains move. Okay? You can do anything that you decide for yourself, and it's just a matter of staying aligned with that. And when you align with that, you block out everything else that could potentially not be possible for you. Because needing a manifestation, I really need this person. I really need this money. I really need. Needing is coming from lack. Needing is implying that, needing is implying that you don't have. And needing is also creating more experiences for you to need. So if you need your SP, in your mind, you're implying to yourself that you don't have them and you really need this person, and you're going to continue to create an experience for yourself where you feel like you need this person, but you don't have this person. Simple perspective shift. When you shift your perspective to, this person wants me more than I want them. Anybody I desire wants me more. They can't wait to be in a relationship with me, or they love being in a relationship with me. They only want to be with me. There's more wholeness in those thoughts, and there's no lack in those thoughts. Those thoughts identify with the story of you have it already. Remember, we do not look to our external for any validation. If anything, you are interacting with your beliefs on a daily basis. You are interacting with what you believe to be true. You are interacting with your most dominant thoughts every day. You're not interacting with a life that is just happening outside of you and coming at you, and you're just here living life. No, that's not how this is working. You are interacting with yourself every single day. You are interacting with yourself. You're interacting with your thoughts, your beliefs, your assumptions, and what you are placing your attention on. So be mindful of what you are placing your attention on. You can do things in the moment. Okay? You can literally do things in the moment. I shared with one of my coaching clients, I was in traffic. And well, I was driving and it was nighttime. There should have not been any kind of traffic, any of that. And I'm driving, and then I come up to a point where I see nothing but brake lights. I'm talking about brake lights after brake lights. And I pulled up to it, and I instantly was like, oh no, I'm not dealing with this. This is moving so fast. There's not even traffic because it's moving so fast. A previous version of myself would have sat in this negativity and complained, oh my gosh, why am I in traffic? This is so stupid, and everything else that would have pissed me off. I would have been there complaining. And guess what complaining does? Give you more things to complain about. So then you stay in traffic longer because you're an instant manifester. Literally, you really are instantly manifesting things all the time. So I took that moment to be aware of myself. I took that moment to be aware of who I was being. Not why am I in traffic, but who am I being when I approach this traffic. So I decided to shift my thoughts instantly. Oh no, this is moving so fast. It wasn't even no traffic. It moved so fast. And I kid you not, it went from looking like a whole bunch of cars backed up, brake light after brake light to brake light. I never stopped. All these cars started moving, and it's like it just opened up and it was a regular highway again. You have to see it to believe it. I don't know. Like if y'all was in the car with me, you would have seen it. And that's the second time that I've done that, when I've become aware in a moment of, you know what? Let me step into who I am. Let me not allow my 3D circumstances to affect who I'm going to be. Let me decide who I'm going to be and shift my 3D experience for myself. So use that through life. Anything that you are faced with, it does not matter what it is. You do not have to experience it, because the moment you decide something different, it's true for you. You don't need anything because you have everything. There's nothing negative. You're just assigning a meaning of negativity, but it's working out for you always, because now you're aware of what you do want. You're aware of what you do desire. And you can move forward through life like that. Don't look at anything as negative or bad, or, assign a bad meaning to it. Everything is always working out for you. It's bringing you into the awareness that you need. It's always putting you on the right path. It's always sending you down the right lane. Like, always assign the meaning that things are working out for you. There's never any negativity. You're only getting better. You're only getting greater. You're only reaching your highest, fullest potential every single day, no matter what the circumstance is, because those are just temporary. It's just an illusion that was created from your imagination that you believe is real, that you believe is true, because you're physically touching it. But just as you're physically touching these things that you do not want, you can physically touch the things you do want by doing exactly what you did to get the things that you do not want, which is thinking repeatedly about what it is that you actually want instead of what you don't want. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions or comments. Please leave them down for me below. I intend that this answered your question and it brought some sense of peace or clarity for you. If you would like guidance or assistance with your manifestations, I do offer phone and email coaching. The link for that is in the description below. If you watch this video until the end, I appreciate you so much, and I will see y'all in the next video.